No sorries, no excuses, no justifications. That's what I've been saying over and over again to my clients. It's the first thing I ask them to do. Don't say sorry. Have nothing to say sorry for. No excuses and no justifications. It's not getting you anywhere. And then it dawned on me about when we ask for something. So that's, first of all, we put all that in the way of having something in the first place. And it's an energetic thing. You just keep putting blocks in front of things. But what about when you ask for something that you go, I want the money for? What do you, so I ask people, what do you want in life? What's your goal? What would you really want? If you could have anything you wanted, you came here to experience life. What would you want to experience? What is that? Well, I'd like this so I can do this. And I'd like the money to be able to do this. I would like to do this to make money. I want to create a charity. I want to do this. I want to do that. And I want to do the other. And this just seems to be a load of justifications for what you want. You don't need to have a justification for what you want. And if you need to borrow the money to be on thinking into results, because like I said to you before, this is not a program. This is a way of life. And if you don't get the basics sorted, you're building on a faulty foundation. That's why you get results, no results, results, no results. I want you to build on a solid foundation. That's what this gives you. It is a way of life. And if we could teach this to children, oh my goodness, the empowerment that you would have. Listen, the space between money and people who don't have money is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And there are more people having more money, but then there are more people having less money. Where is it you want to be? It's all in your thinking into your results. It is so important. But you don't need to justify finding the money. If you have to ask someone, Bob said to me, ask and borrow so that you never have to ask and borrow again. And I never have. Bob is true to his word, everything he says. And I'm experiencing them as I go through, as I go round and round in circles with thinking into results. I just keep experiencing more and more and understand more and more of what he said. Stuff I didn't get at the beginning, or maybe I knew intellectually, because I knew a lot. I knew a lot, which was my big block. I read too much, I analysed too much. And the answer was just sitting in front of me. But you don't need to justify what you want. I remember one time Bob saying, somebody asked him, Bob, what's your goal? Oh, 2 million a week. Why? Because I can. So if you have to borrow the money to do this program, it's business. It's business. It's a business transaction. You'll give them back more than what they're going to get in the bank. My goodness, what you get in the bank is diddly squat. Do you ever notice when you put your money in the bank, it goes down rather than goes up? You need to put your money elsewhere. Got a few ideas for you if you want to know, but not in the bank. I love watching money grow and then spend what I grow rather than spend what I earn. If that interests you, book a call. Links up there. Don't justify wanting anything. You just want it. And it's okay to ask for what you want. It's okay. It's okay. No excuses, no validations, nothing. My goodness. I laugh at my stories with Mummy. She didn't know any better. She thought this is how it was supposed to be. The 50p story, have you heard it? Come here, I'll tell you a wee story. So, when I was about, I don't know, somewhere between 6, 7 and 8 years old, and my auntie gave me 50p. And then I was like, oh, and my mum comes rushing in, takes it off me, She's had way too much. She doesn't need any more. And I was in such a shock. I just sat there and nobody else had seen it. And then my auntie came back over and she asked me a question and I burst into tears. She goes, "Oh my goodness, I can see it so clearly now. I didn't mean to upset you. What have I done?" I couldn't speak because I knew that if my mum saw me crying, I'd get told off. But she did see me crying. So she comes running in and she absolutely shouts at me that I was selfish and how dare I, that I'd had enough and I did not need any more. There you go, right there. Paradigm shift. Pattern shift right there. I see it now and I just smile at it and I go, oh my goodness, can you see the guilt and shame? And let's get rid of the money before somebody takes it. The whole scenario right there. And there's more. There's more. I mean, I've changed it all now. I just look at it and smile. And I go, bless my mum. Bless her. So we've all got those stories. We've all got something. And your money paradigm, unless you shift it, you'll get money, no money, get money, no money. And if you average yourself out over the last 5 years, you're probably exactly where you were before. I mean, you may have more stuff, but actually everything's just the same. You still worry, where's it coming from? You still worry when the bills come in. And it doesn't have to be that way. But only you can do that. Only you can make the decision. I'm here all this week, thinking into results. It's at a price that it won't be this next year. And that's up to you. You watched all the webinars all last week. Are you watching Bob all this week? I keep putting the links up in the group so that you can see them. Have a great day. Book a call. Let's change the world together. Help more people. Feel rich to be rich. Rich is not a monetary value. It is the value you put on yourself. But I get it. Sometimes it's just too much in the way. We want to help clear that crap. You don't have to be any better. You already are everything you want to be. You have all the qualities. I promise. Book the call. If you're ready to invest in yourself, you got a business, you know this stuff, but you're not getting results, you're my client. I'd love to speak with you. In fact, I don't see as clients actually, I see you as business partners, because once you get your thinking right, I want to work with you. I don't know how, I don't know where, but I've set up a club of people who are TIR thinkers, thinking into results thinkers, because you're the people I want to work with. It's authentic, it is clarity. We know exactly where we're going and we know exactly why we're doing it, just for the pure joy of it. And then lives change around us. Come on, book a call if that's you. I'd love to speak with you.